Greetings, Green Thumb Gardening family. A Lion Unleashed back at you from right here at the Green Thumb Gardening channel, right here in Grove Zone 8B in Tifton, Georgia. Today is Friday, July the 16th, 2021. And in today's video, guys, I'm going to be bringing you guys along with me as I conduct our third consecutive pineapple sage harvest of the season. That's right, guys. For most of you who've been following our channel for a while, you guys know that every year here at the Green Thumb Gardening channel, we grow pineapple sage. You guys also know that every year we have a massive harvest of pineapple sage. What you guys don't know is that this year we're growing far more pineapple sage than we've ever grown here at the Green Thumb Gardening channel. All of those sage that we're currently growing here at the Green Thumb Gardening channel, we propagated from our mother pineapple sage plant, which was a gift to us from our neighbors across the street over there, Grant and Melissa. Thanks, Grant and Melissa. At any rate, YouTube, I'm going to take you guys back around to our backyard food forest. I'm going to show you that mother plant, what she's currently looking like. Then I'm going to take you guys around to each of our plants that we propagated from that plant, show you what they look like. Then I'm going to bring you guys back and show you how we go about harvesting our pineapple sage. I won't bore you guys with the entire process of harvesting all 9 pineapple sage plants, but I will show our new subscribers and viewers how we go about harvesting our pineapple sage, and then I'll come back, bring you guys back at the end of this video and show you the entirety of our pineapple sage harvest. Take a look at this, YouTube. All right, Green Thumb Gardening family, here we are back in our backyard food forest at a section of our garden, growth section of our garden that we call Compost Corner, where we planted our mother pineapple sage plant, from which we propagated all 8 of our other pineapple sage plants. We're going to show you guys what she looks like right now before we conduct this harvest. This is what she currently looks like. She is indeed due to be harvested again back in our backyard food forest. This is one of her kids right here. Green Thumb Gardening family. We're going to be harvesting that sage as well. This is another one of her kids over here at, well, 4 more of her kids over here at Queen Annie's place in our backyard food forest. They are indeed some humongous pineapple sage plants that you guys can see. Again, this is our third harvest Green Thumb Gardening family. We whacked this pineapple sage all the way down to about the 6-inch height 2 times prior to this harvest, and it continues to grow back. I can guarantee you guys that we'll be back out here before the end of this grow season conducting a 4th and probably final harvest of pineapple sage before we move our plants into our high tunnel greenhouse for the fall and winter months. This is our 2nd pineapple sage plant here at Queen Annie's place that we propagated from our mother plant that we just showed you guys over on the other side of our food forest. She too is indeed huge here, guys. This is our 4th plant here, huge, in desperate need of harvesting again for the 3rd time. This is our 4th plant here. Again, some monstrous pineapple sage plants here, YouTube. Get you guys over here to the ledge and show you another huge pineapple sage plant that we propagated from our mother plant over there on the other side of our food forest that needs to be harvested. We will be harvesting that plant also today. This is a gigantic pineapple sage plant which was grown from our mother plant over there. As you guys can see, the more we whack this sage down, the faster it grows back. And this is our 9th and final pineapple sage plant over here beside our front porch here. Over here behind the iris. She too is indeed in need of harvesting here today. What we're going to do is go ahead and grab our wheelbarrow. And for our first time viewers and our newly subscribed viewers, we're going to show you guys the height to which we crop our pineapple sage back to when we harvest it. We're using our wheelbarrow to contain this harvest because we do indeed expect a tremendous amount of harvest by the time we're done here harvesting this sage. At any rate, if you guys in here for a close-up, so you can see the point to which we harvested our, we pruned our sage back at the last several times that we harvested this sage. We harvested all the way down to about the 6-inch level, and it bounces right back. So we're going to do that same thing here today on this plant. Again, for our newer subscribers, we're going to show you guys how we do this. The rest of you guys already know how we go about harvesting our pineapple sage. You know about what height we whack it back to. You know about how long it takes to revegetate once we harvest it? Well, this is nothing new to you guys. It's simply a tutorial for our newer subscribers as to how we go about harvesting, again, our pineapple sage. I know a lot of you guys who haven't seen me do this before is probably saying, you're really whacking that plant back. Really leaving very little on that plant. And you're right. You're exactly right. When we harvest our pineapple sage, again, we whack it all the way down to just about nothing. Let's see what our first pineapple sage plant looks like after the harvest. You guys can see we're down to about the 6, maybe 7, 8 inch level as far as height goes from the soil. Gonna get this sage over here in our wheelbarrow. You guys can see this is why we're using a wheelbarrow to conduct this harvest. We do expect at the end of this harvest to have a tremendous amount of sage in that wheelbarrow. I'll take you guys over to our second plant where, again, we won't bore you guys with the step of harvesting all of this sage. I just wanted to show our newer viewers how we go about harvesting it. And we'll bring you guys back in about 5 to 10 minutes after we walk through our food forest and harvest all this sage from our remaining 8 pineapple sage plants here in our backyard food forest. Hang tight, guys. All right, Green Thumb Gardening family, we're back. And this, guys, this is the totality of our 3rd consecutive massive pineapple sage harvest from our backyard food forest. Take a look at this. You guys see that? Is that a lot of sage or what, guys? That entire wheelbarrow sage that we harvested from our 9 pineapple sage plants in our backyard food forest. Again, this is our 3rd harvest of pineapple sage from our mother plant, and the 8 plants that we propagated from our mother plant in our high tunnel greenhouse during the fall and winter months last year. You guys see that? And there's a tremendous amount of pineapple sage, as we always do when we harvest our sage. We're gonna allow our sage to air dry. We don't put our herbs or anything in any type of dehydrator or anything like that. We either lay our herbs out on a tarp such as this and allow them to air dry, or we hang them up. A lot of times we hang them up on the inside, and they tend to actually dry a lot faster on the inside, where it's always cooler, because I keep the AC running in my house this time of year, trust me, guys. But it tends to dehydrate a lot faster sometimes inside than it does outside. I think that is due to the fact that it rains so much here this time of year that it always stays so humid outside out here. But at any rate, guys, at any rate, our 3rd consecutive harvest of pineapple sage from our backyard food forest this season. As I told you guys earlier in this video, we do expect to be back there again at least once more before the weather turns cold here at the Green Thumb Gardening Channel, harvesting pineapple sage again. Thanks for watching, and if indeed you currently are watching this video on harvesting our 3rd consecutive crop of pineapple sage this grow season from our backyard food forest, and not already subscribed to the Green Thumb Gardening Channel, please indeed take this moment to press that subscribe button beneath this video, that like button, that notification button, and be sure to share this video with your friends and family as well. Yeah, harvesting pineapple sage from our backyard food forest. Thanks for watching.